Now that you understood a larger perspective from an anthropological standpoint about our lifestyle and why uh, diabetes is such a big epidemic in our society, let's explore the scientific mechanism through which diabetes occurs. So let's get into more specifics, not just a story to validate it all. So, before we get into this, it's crucial that you understand what is metabolism and why it's so important. Metabolism is you'll find various definitions out there, but the simplest one I believe is metabolism is the sum total of your cells' natural processes, right? What does that mean? It means that metabolism is like an engine of your body, right? Your metabolism is this invisible engine that keeps everything running smoothly and it keeps everything uh, work together, right? This metabolism is practically driven by many factors. The most important of which are hormones. Then there are the enzymes, the gut flora. Um, there are many. Your brain, obviously, there are many factors that dictate your metabolism. But generally speaking, you can view metabolism as an engine of your body. Your metabolism constantly plays a tug of war, right? To make it very simple for you to understand, it plays a tug of war between the nourishing, rejuvenating factors that allow your body to rest and recover. Well, the other part is the stress factors, right? The factors that force your body to work to slowly destroy itself for immediate energy and for immediate results. For example, rejuvenating habits include sleep, include a good nutrition, include relaxing, and so on. The more stressful habits include intense exercise. They include stressful events. It includes fasting, long periods of fasting. So metabolism is right in the middle. It's affected by this tug of war, and your role as an individual, so to speak, is to keep this tug of war even. So it your your responsibility is to not fall in any category. If you fall too much in the rejuvenation category, your body will kind of get lazy, so to speak, right? So it will deposit more and more fat. Um, it will lose its muscular mass, and that's one of the ways for which you can develop chronic health issues. On the other hand, if it's too stressed out, you can also develop chronic health issues, but because the body cannot sustain such prolonged stress, right? So it lacks the nourishing part, the recovery part. Okay? So it's always a balance. It's always a balance between stress and relaxation, between consumption and spending that energy. Okay? So I would like to invite you to see how our modern habits act as stress factors. For example, eating processed foods, because of their high contents of artificial ingredients that alter our metabolism, and they're basically toxins which you ingest every day, maybe every meal and you put them in your body, eventually it ends up lowering your metabolism, right? Because it's a huge stress factor, or maybe it's a small stress factor, but you do it every day and maybe every meal. Okay? Another stress factor is not eating enough. For example, many people think that, oh, I should eat less just to lose some weight, or I should eat less because it it makes me more productive. Granted, eating less can have great benefits. However, on the long term, if you do not um, allow your body to ingest enough nutrients and calories to sustain your day-to-day activities, this is perceived as a very stressful factor. I mean, imagine that you're a caveman and you face the famine, right? That would be a huge stress factor because it would lower your metabolism, right? So your body would respond by lowering your metabolism so that you won't consume as much calories as usually just to be able to survive, okay? So that's why not eating enough can become a big stress factor, and it will lower your metabolism. And many people do that even if they don't realize it. Not exercising enough or over exercising can become a big stress factor. Not exercising enough, I told you about how if you sit for more than 1 hour, your metabolism slows down, and that's how it gets lowered, right? Or over exercising, which is a big stress factor. It overstimulates your body and it forces it to consume a lot of resources. And if you don't recover properly, which most people don't, your metabolism will be lowered in the future. Sleep, again, as you could recently learn, plays a big part in managing your metabolism. So either if you sleep less than you need, for example, the absolutely least quantity is 6 hours, or if you have a low quality of sleep, there are many factors included in this will lower your metabolism surely in the long run, which again will lower your blood sugar management and will easily lead to type 2 diabetes. A high stress lifestyle also without the proper tools to manage it, like taking enough time off or sufficient rest, or getting out of or properly managing stressful situations, those will all also lower metabolism. So you could see that a lot of our modern habits lower our metabolism. And that's why it's very important to balance the stressful factors to the nourishing factors. And in the next lesson, you'll understand how metabolism manages your blood sugar levels and how a low metabolism will lead or already led to type 2 diabetes.